Remember when we were younger?
Looking around at 21.
Couldn't stand the thought of growing older.
Now I miss doing what I told.
But I've been splendid.
Figured doubts cause I'm aiming high.
Understanding.
Grab my hand cause it's do or die.
Save what little you have and never tell me that you owe me. Maybe for tonight you can dance with me. I really miss the way you kiss and sing your love song. Am I still your one and only? Remember when glancing notice.
Never wanna lose you again.
I'm just trying to keep you closer.
Put my hands on paper thin.
But I misplanted.
Figured doubts cause I'm aiming high.
Understanding.
Grab my hand cause it's do or die.
Save what little you have and never tell me that you owe me. Maybe for tonight you can dance with me. I really miss the way you kiss and sing your love song. Am I still? Save what little you have and never tell me that you owe me. Maybe for tonight you can dance with me. I really miss the way you kiss and sing your love song. Am I still your one and
Save what little you have and never tell me that you owe me. Maybe for tonight you can dance with me.
your one and
I've really missed the way you kissed and sang me love songs. Am I still
your one and only.
Mom and Dad, stop buying me everything. I want to be a punk and not care about anything. I know that all my friends say I'm a poser. Dye my hair, act like a loner. I know that it don't mean anything to the scene that means everything to me. For now, cause it's all pretend. I'm acting like a punk till it no longer trends. I know this is just a phase. I'll take a minor piercing in a couple days. I wanna be punk rock too. I wanna be just like you. Misfits are my favorite brand. My mom and dad don't understand why I wanna be punk rock too. I wanna be punk rock too. I wanna be MGK, so Megan Fox will fall in love with me. Wanna be so cliche, so I could go hang out with Kim and Pete. All my friends say I'm a poser. down my hair, act like a loner. I know that it don't mean anything to the scene that means everything to me. For now, cause it's all pretend, I'm acting like a punk till it no longer trends. I know this is just a phase, I'll take a money piercing in a couple days. I wanna be punk rock too. I wanna be just like you. Misfits are my favorite brand. My mom and dad don't understand why I wanna be punk rock too. Wanna be punk rock too. I wanna be punk rock too. I wanna be just like you. Misfits are my favorite brand. My mom and dad don't understand why I wanna be punk rock too. Wanna be punk rock too. Wanna be punk rock too. I wanna be punk rock too. I wanna be punk rock too. I wanna rip off Blink-182.
Cooking up another chase. When it's only 10 in the morning, I don't want to. Just need to. With the streets still staying in right now, with the lights still shining bright, I don't want to. Just need to. I'll never be quintessential. I'll never figure it out. I'll never come on top from the bottom. Maybe it's therapy that I need all alone. Maybe there's jealousy in you. What's the point of drinking alone if it's not fun? What's the point of being you? Talking to your phone friends, they're acting like it's not a problem. I don't want to.
I don't want to.
Just need to.
Just need to.
The only AA that I need is one of those copper top batteries for an old remote on my TV. All alone on a broken screen.
Yeah.
I'll never be quintessential. I don't check never rest. I'll always drink my mistakes in the bottle. Therapy that I need all alone. Maybe there's jealousy in you. What's the point of drinking alone if it's not fun? What's the point of being you? I'll never be quintessential. 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 I'll never be confidential. Other words that rhyme with essential. I'll never be quintessential. Maybe it's therapy that I need all alone. Maybe there's jealousy. drinking alone at the stoplight. What's the point of being you? Oh, this next song is about hurricanes. Sometimes state of emergency, I'll be staying in my misery. When the tide rises above the place you have called your own. If you think your cup is half full and you're lost all sense of control, just be lucky that you have a cup to fill up at all. Just look on the bright side. When the storm is gone, won't be long till we all see it, we'll see. When you're gone, won't be long till I get my relief. And all my friends keep pushing and pulling me out. There's no way I'm getting out of this mound. I'm not wasting any more breath on you. Couple of waves and a nasty look, it's gonna rewrite the history books. When the tide rises above the place you have called your own. Like a long walk off a short pier, happiness will all disappear. Better wipe that frown off your face before I do it for you. Just look on the bright side. When the storm is gone, won't be long till we all see it, we'll see. When you're gone, won't be long till I get my relief. And all my friends keep pushing and pulling me out. There's no way I'm getting off of this mound. I'm not wasting any more breath on you. Any more breath on you. When the storm is gone, it won't be long till we all see it, we'll see. When you're gone, won't be long till I get my relief. All my friends keep pushing and pulling me out. There's no way I'm getting off of this mound. I'm not fucking wasted. When the storm is gone, won't be long till we all see it, we'll see. When you're gone, won't be long till I get my relief. And all my friends keep pushing and pulling me out. There's no way I'm getting off of this mound. I'm not wasting any more breath on you. Any more breath on you.
Welcome back to the Pop Off Podcast, Episode 3. I'm Derek.
And I'm Matt, and we're here with the Social Infants.
Whoa. Oh, sorry. I'm Alex. I play the bass and I sing sometimes.
I'm Ian. I play the drums.
That's Ian, by the way. My name's Matt. I also play guitar and sing sometimes.
Awesome. And you guys played a few tracks for us. I see the first one here was One and Only. Tell me about that song, guys.
So I basically started writing that song. Like, I just wanted to really write a, like, corny love song, like a pop punk corny love song. And I was big inspiration, Yellow Card and Newfound Glory, especially. But yeah, I had the core of the song basically written out. And one practice, I took it to them, and we just gave it the juice that it needed.
That's cool, man. What I really like about your sound, that you do a lot of singing while playing the bass. I think that's always a cool aspect in any band. typically the bass player's in the cut or whatever. So that's a cool thing to see you out there fronting that style. I mean,
Right, yeah. I started as a guitar player too, so it was like, every band has to have a bass.
That's the curse of almost all bass players.
So I really like your guys' band name as well. As someone who identifies as a social infant, where did you guys come up with that? What was the inspiration for the name?
So it's actually in a NoFX song. I think it's in Sellout.
No, it's a sycophant other.
Yeah. It's like one of the first lines. He calls himself a social infant, and we were kind of having like an identity crisis. As like we were trying to come up with band names and that was the one that stuck.
And no one has it. There's only one social infant.
Well, that's the hard part, is finding a name that's not taken, and then getting the band to agree on it. I know a lot of other groups that we've talked to. It's a very common thing to find one that everyone likes that you can identify with and move forward. Now I see the second one here on the list of songs you guys played was "Wannabe." Now that had a much different sound. Where did you guys come up with that track?
So when I wrote that one, I was kind of just looking at what was going on with like punk, and it was there's a lot of like it was in the forefront of music again, and like TMZ style, like there was so much of that going on, and just like young kids getting into it, and I kind of wanted to make fun of it, so I wrote like a making fun of it song, but also kind of pretending like it was me, like. I put myself in I'm a 14, 15-year-old who's like getting into pop punk now because it's popular and it's what everyone's doing. So that was kind of it. But then I also do like really kind of make fun of myself a little bit because,
You still look 14 or 15.
I really just got a kick out of the line in the verse with "Misfits is my favorite brand." I thought that was really smart with what you guys did there.
Shout out to MGK.
And then, so I didn't know that you guys both write songs for the band.
Yeah.
So, very cool.
We pretty much, pretty much how the formula is. We both like, not really like finish. We don't really finish songs until we're all together, kind of thing. And yeah.
So like when somebody writes lyrics,
Mhm.
is that what you sing, or you're like, hey, you singing on that part? I noticed there's like some switching off. Like when you create that, you write like words for your other people.
Pretty much what we sing is what we wrote. And we have some other tracks where I sing like a verse, like verse 2 or whatever that I also wrote, like, or something like that. And it's pretty much I don't know what you want to say about that.
Yeah, that's cool.
Sorry, what were you gonna say, Ian?
I don't think I know what you mean.
Well, like sometimes we'll help each other on the second verse because sometimes you can get kind of everything that you were going to say out of the first verse. And then we'll like tag team the second in like breakdowns and stuff is all group effort for sure.
So it's definitely a group thing. You don't use each other then to help write your stuff.
Yeah.
So.
All right, now the third track you guys played was "Best Part is Drinking Alone."
Best part's about drinking alone. Sorry.
Sorry about that. Now, what were you guys trying to accomplish with that track?
That was trying to emulate early to mid 90s, pop punk, however you want to call it, punk. I don't know. One day, it's really personal shit, guys. Come on. One day my mom was like talking about like, I think you drink too much, and I'm like, I don't think I drink enough. So like, it's basically like just a fuck you to
your mom.
Hey, I'll be an alcoholic if I wanna.
Fuck you, mom.
Fuck you, mom.
That reminds me.
Yeah, no, that's great though. And you guys got some cool breakdowns too. Like I like how you get some good instrumental stuff that leads in all those songs. It definitely helps. Keeps it going, gives it that energy.
Once you do one, you can't stop.
You write one breakdown, and then every song you write after that's got a breakdown.
It's a problem. We need to go to Breakdown Anonymous.
And then the final song you guys played, I liked a lot, being that we're a Florida-based podcast. We do Florida bands. The fact that you guys wrote a song about hurricanes with Sunshine State of Emergency, I thought that was real cool. And obviously, hurricanes were the inspiration. This was during Hurricane Ian. You guys are a bit south of us. We're here in the Tampa Bay area, but you guys are actually in an area that was heavily affected by the storm. So what was that like going through that experience? Were you guys there? Did you guys flee and come back to just a war zone, or what happened with you guys?
Since we are full-fledged Florida boys, we stayed.
Hurricane Party.
Yeah, hurricane party. Honestly, I like it was for me. Yeah, from where I'm from, down south of Florida, Southwest Florida. It was insane. There was like a big giant river in front of my house, and just we didn't have power for like a whole 2 weeks and shit like that. And I literally had like a couple of cases of beer, like I was drinking warm beer the whole time, and it just like. The cracking of the thunder and all that, and like pine cones hitting my roof, and like huddled in my closet, and I'm like, and then obviously the phrase "sunshine state of emergency," right? State of emergency kind of thing. That's what kind of like I hear that, and I can't. Oh my gosh, that was good. But yeah, what you guys?
I was just in my bed while the storm was going on, watching videos I downloaded because, you know.
What videos?
YouTube.
Not Pornhub.
The special video.
Yeah.
I'm not like you.
The one you have to sign into.
And then I lost power, and then it was hot for 3 weeks.
Yeah.
So how long have you guys been playing together? Like as far as this group, like this project you've been on now, like how long is it taking you to get here?
So the story starts with me and Matt, like what, 6-7 years ago.
Yeah.
Met over Craigslist. Met at the mall.
Like every healthy relationship, it started
good
on
music.
Craigslist.
We both swiped right.
Yeah, we're like, maybe we'll get something out of it. Maybe a little touchy. I don't know. But yeah, and we were a duo for a while. We would just write, and then I think it was like I don't even know 4 or 5 years later we started playing. It was like 5 years later after writing so much. We just did a duo with backing tracks, and it was awful. We couldn't keep up, or we would speed up when. But then 2 years ago, we found Ian on
I'm sorry.
a website, not Craigslist.
We had like 4 drummers before Ian, but
Yeah.
Ian is like the one that fits 100% and is the best drummer we've ever had. So
A true social infant.
yeah, he's in it for life.
They just settled.
Yeah, you guys have a good cohesive sound, like a good live, just how everything comes together without the backing tracks or loops or things like that. First time I saw you guys, we were actually playing together here in Tampa. You guys have venues and stuff that you usually play at, places you like to frequent, or?
Oh yeah, our main hub is Ollie's in the Cape Coral area. Ollie's Pub and Records. Check them out. Another one we're playing tonight is the Vault in Holiday, Florida. That's a really cool DIY punk scene there. It's pretty cool.
It's like an office building.
Yeah, it's like office building for rent, and it's like in the basement of it.
Well, it was it used to be a bank. That's why it's called the Vault.
That's right.
You walk into the vault, and there's all the
There's a
merchandise.
vault where we all put our merch and
That
shit.
sounds cool.
Yeah.
Now, for those that can't see you guys live, do you have anything out as far as available for download or to stream or to, view online?
Yeah.
So we have 2 EPs already on Spotify. But May 26th, so Friday, we're dropping our 3rd. Then there were 3. That is the best stuff we've ever wrote. We played 3 songs from the EP.
Yeah.
And we're really happy with how that came out.
And yeah.
Oh, very cool. So we got like that first look at some of the new material.
Exactly.
And then we'll link all this stuff in the description to help people find this music more for you.
And I understand you guys made a music video for the song Wannabe, correct?
Yes, sir. We shot that with Eric Worthy at Worthy Productions. He's based in Sarasota. He's a fantastic videographer and editor. He edited the whole thing too. And we shot that over 2 days, and it was very fun to do.
Very cool. And that's just up on YouTube for people to see?
Yep.
Awesome. And then as far as anybody that wants to follow you, if they like your sound, are you guys on social media, anywhere anybody can log in and find you guys?
Yeah, got the Instagram, Facebook, TikTok, YouTube, Spotify, Apple Music, iTunes, the whole list.
And all of it is just the website and then / social infants. One word,
Social Infants, look them up.
Yeah.
Before we wrap this up, though, I did notice one thing I wanted to ask you about as a personal fan. of Pokemon.
Yeah.
What's with the Vulpix thing, man? Is that like your favorite Pokemon? Oh, you got more. You got Jolteon.
Jolteon. I'm planning to get more Pokemon, but that was actually I got that. Some tattoo parlor was having a special where they were doing the original 151 in like a capsule like thing, and like whatever came out is what the one you got.
Nice. Yeah, can't go wrong with
right.
Pokemon.
I'm like, oh hell yeah.
I want to get a Gengar one day.
That was a good Gengar.
Yeah.
Classic. Well, that's cool.
Hell yeah.
Suppose that's it, guys. I mean, if you got anything else you want to say, otherwise, we'll put your social media out there. Please check them out. Check out their new EP coming out on the 26th.
Spay and neuter your pets.
You heard it here, guys.
You heard it here.
Bob Barker, thank you. It was nice having you on the show.
Hell yeah.
But no, for real, Social Infants, thanks for coming in, guys.
Thank you.
Alex, Matt, Ian, we appreciate having you.
Thanks for having us.
We hope you enjoyed the experience. You guys sounded great. Hopefully we'll get it mixed out and, released here soon for all your fans. And, can't wait to see what you guys do next.
Hell yeah. Thank you guys.
Thank you.
See ya.